You have entered the Plumbing Business Success Zone, teaching entrepreneurs the business of plumbing. This is Potty Talk Live, recorded live every week. Turn on notifications to never miss an episode. Now your host, Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber.
Hey, plumbing pros, welcome to the 285th episode of Potty Talk Live. Hey there, I'm your host, Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber, seated beside the delightful and dangerous, the lovely Laura. All right, well, we're talking the business of plumbing. Hey, we got a great episode for you tonight. Hey, you don't want to miss this one, so stick around. It's entitled Bad Reviews and You. All right? Okay. Hey, the review thing is an emotional thing. So
it's a thing.
And it's a very important thing at this time. So, hey, we're going to go over it.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to talk all about it. We're going to tell you exactly what you need to do. All right, so stick around. Good to have you here. Hey, you know the routine. If you've been around the block here with us, if you're watching live, please type live in the comments. Let us know you're here with us.
Yes, please.
Part of the live social audience. If you're watching the replay, type replay.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, and come join us on the live social audience, okay? And if you're listening to the podcast, you know what to do. Just keep on listening.
Hey, Lance
all right.
Ball. Chris Owens is checking in. Hey,
All
Lance
right.
Ball.
Hey, Lance Ball's in the house.
Lance Ball's in the house.
Aspen
Good to have
Mountain
you.
Plumbing.
Route
All right.
66
is in the house.
Beej.
All right.
Beej. Good to see you, Beej. Beej is
Pretty-
going to be here in Florida
Looking forward to
next
it.
week.
We're going to have a good time.
Interested in this
Yeah.
topic, Mike Ford says.
All right, Mike.
Glad you're
hey,
here.
this is a biggie here. We're going to tell you exactly how to handle bad reviews. All right.
Live. Mike
Okay.
Roberts. Hi, Mike.
All right,
Thanks for
Mike. Good to
checking
have
in.
you on board here. All right.
Live action. Mike
Live
Chastain.
action.
Mike Chastain is.
He is
live action.
Right.
Matt Childs. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Let's see. Who else? Thais. Okay.
All right.
Thais, test Sparky out. I have given him full instructions on what happens when the beautiful
Works Plumbing's
Thais
in the house.
makes a comment.
Hey, all right.
Works Plumbing in the house.
We have another group that's going to be down
live
here.
from.
Thais and Danny and the Works Plumbing.
That's right.
group's gonna
Yes.
be here.
Danny and Thais.
All right,
Works
looking forward to
Plumbing. With
Stephen
Patrick
from Connecticut. All right.
I
Welcome.
can't even pronounce that last name. Bob Bellows in the house.
Hey,
Hey,
Bob Bellows. It's
from
old Bob
Arizona.
Bellows.
Kelly
All
Ball.
Kelly Ball. Hey, we'll be thinking of you and
Thinking of you
praying
tomorrow.
for you tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow morning. All right.
We will. Matt. Hey, Matt Delnay.
Not down there.
All of our favorites are
All
checking
right,
in.
they're all in.
They're all here.
Hey, Bobby, how you
Woot,
doing,
woot,
man?
Bob
We're-
Crowder, family plumber.
All
I'm
right.
new here in Arizona.
All right, welcome. All right.
Welcome.
In
Arizona,
right.
nice and hot there.
Yes.
Yes,
All
Dennis,
right.
good. So yeah, or is it good? Goad. Oh,
Goad,
sorry.
yep.
Goad. Sorry.
All right,
I'm
man.
sure that
All
he
right,
probably gets
we
that
got,
up.
we
Anyway,
got a lot here. It's good to
everybody's
have you on
checking
here.
in. Yeah,
Hope
thanks for checking
everyone's
in.
having a great start to your week.
It's
All
Monday.
right, as we're doing this, it's Monday.
It's Monday.
Okay.
It's very Monday.
It is very Monday. We had a Monday. Well, we had a good Monday.
What did we do today?
I don't know. We did some personal. I had to do the doctor stuff.
Oh, that's right. You
I hate
did.
the doctor.
I know, but
I hate the doctor. All right, I'm at that age where they're poking and prying, and I don't want to go into it. Okay.
and you even paid for it.
They didn't buy me dinner or anything.
Oh, look who's checking in. One of our favorite, our favorite girl in the entire world.
That's my favorite daughter.
It's our favorite daughter by far, Mallory
Hey,
Behney.
Sweet pea, sweet pea, sweet pea. All right.
Our favorite daughter.
Back at school.
Back at school. I'm sure
All
she
right.
misses us terribly
She wanted
right
to check
now.
in. All right. Do you know the routine? She's heard the routine so many times.
I know.
Taking into the trenches, the crawl spaces, basements, kitchens, and baths, all around this big, beautiful world of ours. She loves that. All right.
That's it's what's paying for her college,
It
so
is
she
exactly
better
right.
like it.
She-
Anyway, good to see you, Mal. Now go get your room finished and
That's right.
stuff. Do some homework.
That's right. Get it done.
Get it
All right.
done.
Hey,
Okay.
it's good. Hey, we're going to hit this subject here before we
Okay.
do. Hey, question for you.
Oh, yeah, we have a question.
What's your Google review rating? Share your Google review rating.
Yeah, what is it?
Okay.
Hopefully
All right.
it's
Is it,
good.
is it 5? All right. 4.7.
2.5.
All right. Ooh. Okay.
not.
What's your
I hope
Google
not.
review
Yeah,
rating?
let us know what your
Okay.
Google review rating is.
All right.
And if your question is, what's a Google review rating?
Throw a question mark in there.
Then
okay.
put a question
All right.
mark
All right.
and then
So-
call us.
Right.
Give us a call. We'll help
All
you
right.
out.
Hey, this whole review thing, is a big deal. Okay, it turned into a big deal for different reasons, but it's a game you got to play.
Yes.
Okay, and it is a game. All right. All right.
Yeah, everybody say hi to Mallory.
Okay.
All of our clients know Mallory.
All right.
She's part of the family.
She is.
4.6, Kelly Ball,
4.6.
Aspen Mountain Plumbing.
Aspen Mountain Plumbing, good.
Of course, it's 4.6.
1 star. Come on, worse.
Patrick Basinga,
Okay.
why I oughta.
Put down the drink. 4.9.
Christy Tiarina, Route
Right.
66 Plumbing.
4.9.
Mike Roberts, 4.8
4.8.
with 1,600 reviews.
All right. Are they real reviews, Mike?
Yeah, they real. That's a lot.
That's a lot of
That's
reviews,
a lot.
buddy. Okay.
That's a lot.
Or you're doing a good job.
You're doing a
getting
great
reviews.
job.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be
Okay.
interested. Where are you out of, Mike?
All right.
Mike Chastain says five.
All right.
Awesome. 5-star, 2 years straight. Stephen
Okay.
C. I'm not going to even try to pronounce it. 4.9. We've got some good plumbing companies in the
Yes.
house.
All right.
4.7. Mike Ford.
Well, these are good numbers.
These are great numbers.
Let me tell you, there's something about reviews. The thing you got to look at reviews. I'm going to start you there. So before we get into this, I want to get a little bit of a reality
Bob.
check. Okay. All right. Reality check here. Okay. Reviews are kind of like, well, look, I learned this. If you've never been fired, not for stealing or whatever, if you ever worked a job, you've never been fired. One of my favorite business mentors or whatever said, if you've never been fired, okay, you're not doing anything. Okay. If you've never been fired, let me let that sink in.
Okay.
Now I'm talking about stealing from your employer.
Okay. I just wanted. I'm checking. We got GW, and yes, I did say GW. 5.0 was his rating.
Okay. All right.
And then Mr. Alvarez says 5-star since started
Starting
on
on
Yelp,
Yelp and
Google, and
Google
Facebook.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, if you use Yelp, I'm assuming you're West Coast.
Yep.
Right. I mean,
Yep.
people back in the Midwest and East
Yeah,
just
Yelp's
don't
not
use
a big
Yelp.
big deal
We
here,
just
but
don't.
Yelp's out west. But the whole thing, and look, and we get all wrapped up in these reviews, and it is important. But I want to lay just some some reality checks here.
Okay.
Do a reality check, and
All right.
and just maybe kind of mess with your head a little bit. As I said, if you've never been fired, if you've never been fired in a job, and I'm not talking being fired because stealing or just not getting the job done or whatever, but if you've never been
punching the boss out or something,
that kind of a thing. If you've never been fired, you really aren't doing anything. Okay, that's why with businesses we have some business. Big business mentors won't deal with a company that's never gone through bankruptcy.
Right. Never had some failures.
So if you've never gone through, you've never failed. You haven't done anything. Means you haven't pushed the limits. You haven't been out enough. You haven't been on the street enough. Okay. The same thing goes with reviews. Okay. If you've never gotten a bad review, and if you really, if you've never gotten a bad review, you ain't doing anything. Okay, I know that sounds.
And your prices might be too low.
Right, exactly. Right, okay, which is part of it. Okay, all right. So being proud, we get all worked up, and I want to have a lot of, we work with our
Perfect
clients,
review.
and even
Perfect
say the
reviews.
guys in the academies. I want perfect reviews.
Right.
And you good. You should be working towards that. That's you want it. Okay.
Ty is a 10-star. Oh,
Yeah.
Danny, you suck up, but yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, she is. You're lucky there, buddy. So I know how you feel. Okay. All right. So, but it's so we get all wrapped
Phoenix
up.
with 28 trucks. Mike Roberts. Okay,
All
well
right.
that'd be why you'd probably have 1,600.
Right.
That makes sense.
If you've been doing it since they come out, okay, good
Yeah,
for you.
that's awesome.
All right,
Good
and
for
be
you guys.
focused on it. It's good to be focused on it. But if you have a 5-star rating, there's something wrong. Okay, not
Perfect 5-star.
A perfect 5-star.
Yeah.
Right.
4.9 is good.
Okay, 4.9. I'll also tell you that the stats tell us, and see if this doesn't make sense to you. Think about it. Step away from it emotionally. See, this whole review thing is the owner's a very emotional thing. Okay, because we want to be perfect. We really want the customers to love us. What? I'm not. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm here to serve you. We're not. all that kind of the emotion kind of a thing.
Right.
Okay. But as consumers, don't trust perfect. Think about it. Okay. There's just I don't.
Trust that. Yeah.
There's something. Okay.
That there's surely someone that they didn't make happy or something, right?
Okay, they can't be all that good. Okay, what they do, so anything above 4, really, you get 4.3, 4.5, 4.7. The stats tell us customers, consumers trust that. And so if you're in there, that's good.
Right.
Okay, so but you're going to get, if you're out there and you're doing your thing, you're going to get a bad review. Okay,
Haters gonna hate.
That's a reality
Haters
check.
gonna
okay,
hate.
you're going to
Are
get
you
bad
listening to
reviews
me?
because reviews.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters are going to hate. Okay, there is true. Haters are going to hate. Okay,
we can attest to that, huh?
Yes, yeah, we can. Okay, in fact, we can tell you, hey, you want to look for if you know you're starting to get haters and bad, you know you're doing something good. Okay,
people start to hate
so every time I get something, I get those. I get in the comments on my ads and all that kind of stuff. This guy,
who could hate you?
This guy doesn't know
Who
whatever.
could hate
Look
you?
at his hands. His hands aren't calloused. Well, no kidding. I got paper cuts on him from counting the money. Okay, while you're working in the truck. All right. Well, look, that's not a truck he's driving. That's a nice car. What? Okay. What
kind of face is that?
All right, you're a dead man, plumbing. Okay, all right. But the reviews, okay.
Yes.
Look, think about reviews come from people. They come from people, right? Okay, and there's two kinds of people out there. All right, there are people out there that are just having a bad day. Okay,
that's true.
and so reviews make it very easy to vent. I mean, they can sit. There's no real confrontation.
Right.
There's no. Just think about it. There's no. They just come around. Right, and they can throw a punch at somebody, all right, nobody, because you're just a company or whatever. Okay, notice how your bad reviews always say the guy, the plumber out was great. He was a nice guy and all that, but this company sucks. All right, the company. So it's an easy way to let off steam. And even today, think about how it is in society today during these times with all the crap going on and all that distress. People are stressed. Okay, so. It could be that no one wakes up in the morning wants to call a plumber. Have you heard that anywhere? Okay, no one wakes up in the morning wants to call a plumber. They're already who knows what else money they've had to spend on other things. What's happening with the kids? They're dealing with the kids at the school, and the schools are being all stupid, and all the stuff's going on, and finally they can just blow up at the plumber.
Right.
Okay,
that's easy.
It's easy.
Right.
So the review can be that. Okay.
Right.
Also. Reviews have made it very easy now for people to manipulate you. Okay,
Right,
so bad people. Okay, bad people use reviews to manipulate you. Okay, to say
that's true.
To threaten you. I call it consumer terrorism. We'll write the book on it. Consumer terrorism.
Right.
They're now consumer terrorists. Okay, I'm going to give you a bad review. Okay, the Angie's List and the Home Advisors.
I just Sparky put Daryl's quote up there. He said, and I did see this one too. Yeah, look at his beard. Yeah, somebody had posted that.
Right. Right. The guy's a beard. Right. He's not, that's right.
He got you for sure.
People, there's just and so they can go out there and sitting there in the basement in their underwear eating their Cheetos, and whatever, and so. But there's people that use that to manipulate. Okay, to manipulate. It's their negotiating thing. So they'll actually come out and say things like, I'm going to give you a bad review if you don't do this.
Yes, we had one of our clients that just happened to recently, where the customer said, if you don't change, or if you don't get my money back, and I don't remember what it was, I'll give you a bad review on Google.
Right.
Terrorism.
Okay. And so there are those people out there, okay? And as your company gets bigger, who's the companies on here, 28 trucks or whatever, if you're doing it and charging what you really need to be charging, okay, and that kind of stuff, and things are going to happen, you're going to get a bad review, okay?
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen, okay? So what do we do, okay?
Whatever do we do?
What do we do, with bad reviews?
Okay.
Okay?
Do you have an answer?
Make it very easy, okay? Number one, okay?
Point to Sparky.
Okay. Do respond.
Just so everybody knows, Sparky is not
here,
in studio anymore. He's remote. So, but we're pointing as if he were here.
Okay. Does that mean you? Yeah, it means you. When I do that,
means you.
Okay, Sparky. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. He's like, all right. Do respond.
Do respond.
Do respond.
Don't ignore.
Don't ignore.
Don't ignore.
That's a big thing. I have to admit, in the early days when I first started this, that was my tact.
I just ignore him.
Just let it brush off.
Right.
Just ignore it. It'll go away. Okay. This is kind of like politics, or it's like the stuff you see this going on. So Trump. Why'd you rape your wife? You got to respond to it. Whatever. I mean, whatever.
What are you talking about?
The stupid stuff they come up with.
Oh.
So
they come up with something stupid that you have to have to respond to.
Right.
Okay. I see.
And you.
When did you last? When was the last time you beat your wife? That type of thing.
That kind of stuff. Right. Or whatever. Right. It's always and it's always bad. It always sounds whatever it is. It's hard hitting and that kind of a thing. Okay. And so it forces you to have to respond. Okay.
We pay them to take it down.
We take it.
Oh, see, it's terrorism, right?
Right.
Terrorism.
Well, there's some, we'll get to that, okay?
Okay.
But you got to respond to it first of all.
Yes.
Okay. There is no hiding. Okay. And now it's just reviews are just part of the life today. The consumers they do look at it. Okay.
Danny, stop jumping ahead, Danny.
What's the, okay?
Yeah, he gave one of the answers.
Okay.
Because he knows.
Because he's good. Danny listens. Okay. He's in class. Okay.
Raymond Works Plumbing respond. He's awesome.
All right. That's good.
Poor Ray.
All right, because there is a way to respond.
There is definitely a way to respond.
So
most assuredly.
You do want to
but
respond.
You do want to respond.
Okay, don't
Gotta
ignore
respond.
it. Yep.
Right.
Okay, so it's that basic, guys. Okay, this is you do these things, you come out on top. Okay, it's very easy. We somehow get all worked up, and we make this a very difficult process. Okay, and we have all these studies and classes and courses, and all these businesses make it sound like it's a difficult thing to do. Okay, this is all you need to do. Okay, all right. First of all, respond.
Make sure you respond.
Okay, number 2. Okay, there you go. Do respond professionally. Okay, respond professionally. Look, this is an emotional thing, especially for the business owner.
Like, don't start out, dear jerk.
Yes, you're right. You SOB. That's not what happened. And you go out, and give
laundry list or
right.
Explain
and
the
this is what happened, and you said this, and you did that,
and you signed
you're a liar,
this, and you signed that,
right? Okay, and all that. No, okay. Don't make it emotional. Don't get ramped up in the emotion, which is a very difficult thing to do.
Well, of course.
I'm looking at you because it was a very difficult thing for me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, it was like, oh yeah, all right, I'll be over there in 10 minutes, and we can talk about it out in the front yard. All right, it don't work. Let me tell you. Okay, the cops show up and the reviews get worse. Okay,
where do you think BDP came from?
Okay, take it from your big brother here. Okay, all right. I know we say all the time here. We tell you what to do. That's what we're all about here. But I think even more importantly, we want to tell you what not to do.
What not to
do.
Some of the dumb
every mistake. We did. Okay, you can't communicate in a way that's any way personal. Don't make it personal.
Be polite. Exactly right, Lance.
Exactly.
Be polite.
All right. So that's that was a lesson.
You gonna share any stories?
I don't want to lose credibility
That's
here.
Good idea. Mike says your reaction to the review means a lot to others looking at your reviews.
We'll touch on that here in just a moment.
He's jumping the gun too. You guys
are
so
very important
smart.
key. You're alluding to it. Okay, hey, but before we head that way, I got something for you. Okay, especially for my new viewers and listeners here. Okay, all right.
What you got there, baby?
Hit it. There we go. All right. My free e-booklet. All right. The 7 must knows to be $1 million plumber.
Look how cute.
All right. These are 7
there. Where are you?
Gotta knows. What are you doing?
I'm pointing to it. There. You look really
There we
cute
go.
right there.
Oh, thank you, baby. 7 things you gotta know to have a successful, self-sustaining, and very profitable plumbing business.
Profit.
All right? If that's what you want, okay? Simply type 7 in the comments.
Word.
Or go to themilliondollarplumber.com/7 to grab your free copy today. All right, so there we have it. All right.
Yes.
So let's get back at it, okay? What to do, okay? Do respond.
Do.
Okay. Do respond professionally.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. Okay. I haven't had. Oh, that's good. Carmen La Casa. Hey, Carmen. Another one of our faves. Okay, we will. We'll give you an example.
We'll give you an example.
Definitely.
We'll get right to it. Finally, okay, when you do respond, speak to the potential customers. Okay.
Yes, I
think about not speaking to the person who gave you the review.
Yeah, because they're probably lost cause.
Okay, it's gone. Okay, yeah. All right. Speak to the potential customers that will be reading the review.
Right.
Okay. So here's a great example.
Okay, Carmen, write this down.
This company sucked. They sucked and they charged way too much. And they said they'd be out at 9:00 and they didn't get here till 9:05 and they suck. All right. The plumber was nice, but the company sucks. Okay. And they charge way too much, and it goes on and on.
And my brother's uncle's butcher's son
said they could do it, and they overcharged us. And beware, they'll overcharge you too.
That's right.
And they suck because they didn't. Okay. They'll go on like that, and that's what normally happens because they're being all emotional.
Right.
Okay. Or throwing a bomb. Okay. So they're going to say all that.
Right.
All you want to come back and respond is say, sorry, Mr. Jones, that we were unable to meet your needs. We really appreciate the opportunity to serve you. Please give us another opportunity to serve you in the future.
Thank you.
Okay, that
Patrick, stop it.
1, 2, 3 sentences like that. Okay, all right. Very polite. You're not apologizing. You're not defending.
You're not explaining.
Not explaining. Not hitting every their items. Okay, all right. Just we appreciate you. Thank you for responding. We hope we get an opportunity to serve you again in the future. All right.
It do suck. You're right.
All right. And so what happens is, as your other readers, are coming in and looking at reviews, they see good review, great review, great review, great review. You suck. They suck. Don't try. They suck. They suck. All this emotion. Okay. And you come out with this response. Well, we're sorry we're unable to meet your needs at this time. Thank you for expressing your concerns. Please give us an opportunity to serve you again in the future. What the customer sees is all these nice reviews. This person's crazy. Move on.
Right. Because 5% of the population is insane.
We all know that. Okay, we all know that in our actual,
Of course, nobody thinks they're part of that 5%.
We never think. There's a lesson there somewhere too.
It's like, what's the thing about? There's always one crazy uncle or something in the family, right? And if you don't know which one it is, it's probably you.
So that's how you want to handle it. Okay.
I read other companies' responses and are a bit extreme. I'm sure, Carmen. Right. And we've seen them too. We've seen where they just go on, and they kind of start with the whole everything that happened and every nuance and trying to explain themselves, and you just can't.
It never. You
works.
can't. We've done
short and sweet.
Right.
Andrea Armstrong.
There we go.
Hey.
Yep.
It's our new neighbor.
All right.
I guess we're their new neighbors.
Yeah, we're their new neighbors. We're the new neighbors.
We're the new
Had
neighbors.
a great time. Went out to dinner with them. Showed us a great dinner place. Oh, great steak.
So good.
Hung out at the piano bar then too.
Was very
had a few drinks. Had some fun. All
very
right.
Fun, yeah. So everybody say hi to Robert and Andrea. Our new friends.
Yeah, be short and sweet, gang. That's why it's so important to kind of get a hold of your own emotion. We tend to want to go on and on. Okay?
Daniel saying, do you think this goes over the heads of most people? Do you mean business owners? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I'd like to know. See, a licensed contractor, if we're honest, we give the consumer the information to censor us if they have a problem. Okay, I can't read all that. Sorry. Yeah. And hopefully, that's why we're bringing this up is to not, because most business owners, they want to respond like we did in the beginning, right? If we're really kind of going after them and want to explain yourself and tell them how wrong they are.
We've responded. I've responded in every way. Take advantage. What we're having here. Take advantage of just all my mistakes.
Hit replay, Bobby.
Okay. It's just you can't respond. You can't say it enough. And think about it. Anytime you hear someone defending themselves, on TV or in a situation,
you sound guilty.
You sound right because what you're talking about. If you go on and on and on about it, okay, you just. Okay, there's something there.
Right.
Okay, if I pick up on it.
What's the methinkest? You protest too much. What is it?
Methinks thou dost protest too much.
Methinks thou dost protest too much.
William Shakespeare.
Old Bill.
Okay. Old Bill. Old Billy Boy. Okay.
Shakespeare.
Right. So it's if you're going on and you're sharing that emotion, and if you're going on, the emotion then has a tendency to come out as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And if the customer that's reading, again, you want to put this for the customer that's reading the review. Let the other guy blow up. Because anytime there's emotion and people aren't involved in the emotion, when there's emotion, it feels crazy. Okay. It feels and sounds crazy.
Right.
So what they said, they may have been right. They came in here and they just sprayed crap all over the walls and they broke everything and blew up the house and you may have blown up the house. Okay? Again, right? All right? It's like, we're sorry we were unable to meet your expectations.
And then
all right? Thank you for expressing your concerns. Okay? Please give us an opportunity to serve you again in the future.
When you have another house.
In your next house. Okay? It's guys, it goes it's that simple.
Well, one of the other things I want to say with that is we tend to focus on the one bad review, and we did this back before.
This is a good one. Good point. I'm glad you brought this up.
Back before there was Google and that whole review system, we did comment cards, and we'd have our technicians give a comment card to the customer and had them fill out, check, these boxes on service and price and all that. Right. And the customers would mail them in, and we'd get, stacks of great reviews, right?
Just like you really are getting stacks of reviews, good reviews,
right? Tons of them, and then we just get this many bad reviews, right? And those are the ones that we focus on. We'd be so upset, like, oh, how come that Mrs. Jones thought this or thought that, instead of focusing on the vast majority of our customers loved our service. So that's why I would recommend to everybody, when you get a bad review, take a few minutes, go through your other reviews, remind yourself that you've got customers that you've served well, that have appreciated your service, loved everything about your company. Go back and review those, and then move on from the bad one.
Right.
Just don't focus on it.
The bottom line, you're going to get a bad review. And if you haven't got one yet, you're not doing anything.
Well,
okay? Or
you're
gonna. Okay.
You're gonna.
All right. So it's just how it is. Okay. So there we have it. Okay. All right. Keep it simple. All right. Do respond. Do respond professionally. All right. And speak to your potential customers.
Yes.
Not to the reviewer. Okay. So there we go. Any questions?
Okay.
All right.
Hopefully, I haven't seen Sparky move anything for a little bit, so I'm a little Sparky. Are you still there? Oh, good, he is. Okay. I was a little nervous for a second. I'm like,
where he's at, they have storms going through.
Yeah, storms going through. Okay. Like 10 minutes before the show starts.
Everything's shut down. Okay.
Yeah, all of his electricity went out. So, Sparky, you scared me for a second there.
But that's the fun of live TV.
No.
Live TV.
Not very fun at all.
All right. Hey, if you want to learn more about how to handle just this kind of situation, bad reviews, customers, even how to provide great customer service, and all the things, everything you need to be able to grow a successful and self-sustaining and very profitable plumbing business. All right, you need to check out the $1 Million Plumber Success Academy. In it is everything you need to know. We cover everything. 12 bite-sized modules. All right, so it's laid out so you can consume it. All right, you can put it into action. All right, and you can believe it. All right, everything's there. Your right price. All right, flat rate pricing. We have live coaching calls. All right,
we do.
So, we can ask you questions. All right, teaching the business of plumbing. All right, so check it out. Simply type success in the comments. All right, or go to themilliondollarplumber.com/success. All right, and also grab a free 14-day trial. All right, it's risk free. All right, there's nothing to worry about.
And then give us a good review.
Don't be scared. Right. Okay. All right. Hey, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Important stuff here. Reviews. Okay, it's just how it is. It's easy. All right. You know what to do now. Okay.
And not do.
All right. All right. Before we let you go, as always, I want to remind you that you were purposely and wonderfully created, and you were created to do great things. So as always, plumb like a champion.
Thank you for tuning in to Potty Talk Live with Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber. If you enjoyed this show, share it now.
Just do it.
To catch past episodes and get alerts for new episodes, turn notifications on now and join us again for more tips, techniques, and strategies to help you grow your plumbing business.